guys, welcome to my channel. You may know me as Brown Girl Does Makeup. Thank you for clicking on my video. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back to watch my content. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content and subscribe and do all those lovely things. So today I'm going to film an empties video. So this is my empties for April. We're in May. I kind of forgot the months. I thought I was going to say March there, but we are in May, and so these are the empties for April. So I'm filming this a little bit differently because I'm running out of time basically, and I want to get this out before May ends, because I'm trying to be better with getting my empties out a bit more earlier in the month, but this month's been a bit hectic for me. Well, April was hectic because we had Eid and then Lisa had her birthday and stuff, so April just went really quick for us. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get into the products I have here. I will put more detail down below in the description box, and there'll be affiliate links and stuff like that. I will show the affiliate links, well, the ones that are affiliate links. I'll try and make them visible, so that way you'll know that they are affiliate links. And also, just to make you aware, I do get a small commission if you use those links, and I do really appreciate it if you do. It's not at any extra cost to you guys, but obviously if you don't want to use them, that's fine as well. But yeah, most of the products will be listed down below. And I'll also put details of how many products I use for the month, and the total value and stuff like that. I won't be posting this on the blog because I'm quite pushed for time, so I don't think I'll be able to do an actual blog piece for it, and I'll have more details about that in a later video. But yeah, this will be the first sort of video I'll be posting without a blog piece. So let's just get into it, shall we? So I'm going to start off with the big guys. So we have the TRESemme Cleanse and Replenish. It's a deep cleansing shampoo for normal to greasy hair. This is an older version. I think they have a newer version out. I couldn't really find it online when I was having a quick scan, but sorry, the bottle's a bit destroyed because I was trying to get as much shampoo out as possible before I put it into the empties, but there's nothing left in it, to be honest. So my thoughts on this, I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. I have greasy roots, but my scalp's quite dry, and it can get flaky sometimes. So when I use this, it did dry out my scalp. It helped with the greasiness of my roots, but it dried out my scalp to the point where I'd wash my hair in the morning, because I'm usually someone who washes the hair in the morning, unless I know I'll be rushed in the morning, then I'll wash it at night. But by the afternoon, my hair will be itching, like really itchy, and I'd put a bit of oil in it, like the Olaplex oil, or some sort of oil I have for hair somewhere, and it just irritated my scalp. I didn't like it, and I was really reluctantly using it up because I don't want to waste the product. Obviously I don't want to just chuck it away. So I was using it up. I was using it as a shaving balm, and I just didn't like it. I think I'm going to stay away from TRESemme products, with the exception of the heat protection spray. I quite like that one, but their shampoos and conditioners, I'm not fond of them whatsoever. And yes, they're a good value for money. They're a good price point. You get quite a large amount for the price, but it's just not good on my hair. It's so itchy. I mean, I've gone back to using up my Olaplex that I have left, and that's been so much more better on my hair, in terms of my scalp. Like, I could go a day and a bit without having an itchy scalp. And obviously I try to use Head and Shoulders every now and again to help with the itchy scalp issue. But yeah, I didn't like this at all. So I bought the Volume and Body conditioner. This is for fine and flat hair, and I have a bit of hair, but it's again really fine, and it does go flat at the roots. When I got pregnant, I cut my hair really short to try and make it a bit more, well, try and make it have a bit more life, and it kind of worked. Having short hair and curly hair made it a little bit more sort of like volume, but then it was like really big. So but I was looking at some pictures that I took a couple of years ago when my hair was really long. They're on Instagram, you know, when you get your Instagram memories. And I was looking at my old posts and I was like, oh my god, my hair was so long and lovely. And now I kind of want to grow it out long again, but at the same time I'm like, if I grow it out long, it goes really flat. So I bought this and it did nothing, like there's no volume, no. And to be fair, it's a wash off treatment. It's not really, I don't think it's something that will actually work because you wash it off. I think I need to find something that I like, a styling product that I can put into my hair that's not going to make it super greasy, that will give my hair volume. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down below, because you know, like, for me, like, my hair does make me a little bit self-conscious, and I like to leave it out when I go out because it kind of covers up my face a little bit. And also I like doing my hair. I used to love doing my hair all the time, but as I gotten older, I kind of like given up a little bit because I'm trying to find things to help my hair, and things don't really help, but also like the cost of certain things are really expensive and I don't want to pay those prices. But if you do have any suggestions that will help with like something to volumize my hair, like a styling product or something, please let me know down below. But yeah, again, as much as these TRESemme bottles are like large and they're value for money and stuff, I won't be using TRESemme again. I have a couple of other shampoos that I want to try out before I purchase any other types of shampoos. So if we go with this one, because it's the one I can see, so you all know I do like my Corsa Doll mouthwash, the mild mint one. They've changed the packaging on this. I just recently bought some new ones. They've changed the packaging to make it smaller, and I think they've changed the actual formulation of it as well, because it doesn't taste the same. So I'm not really enjoying the new one. I prefer this one. So I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point when we're close to finishing, because I buy the 3-pack. So when I'm close to finishing that, I will probably try the other one, the fresh mint one, which I don't mind, but I'm not the biggest fan. But I want to see what they've done with the formulation of that one. If not, we'll have to venture out to a different mouthwash. But yeah, I do kind of enjoy it, but then I don't like the taste of it. So that's that one. And then we have my NIVEA Rich Nourishing Deep Moisturize Serum and Natural Almond Oil and Vitamin E Moisturizer for dry to very dry skin. I love this stuff. I still have a couple bottles in my stash. I'm currently going through Astral at the moment because we bought some, and I like to mix it up every now and again. But they're probably going to be like my go-to, Astral and NIVEA, to be honest, because I use moisturizer regularly on daily, sometimes 3 times a day, depending how dry my skin is. Sometimes my skin can get really dry, and I know it's probably to do with diet as well and hydration and stuff, but we go through moisturizers quite a lot, and I can't really justify spending a lot of money on moisturizers because you know, cost of living crisis and what have you. I'm not spending £30 a month on moisturizer. So this will always be in Empties unless I'm using Astral. I really do enjoy this. I do want to get the white version, which is the quick dry one, so it's like a light hydration for downstairs, like when we're washing our hands, when we've done the dishes and stuff. I like to have a moisturizer downstairs, so I'm just waiting for a special offer, to be honest, to buy it. So that's that one. And then we have some shower gels, again mostly NIVEA in our house when it comes to shower gels. I really enjoy these. I thoroughly enjoy these. So does my husband. They lather up really lovely. They're not drying on the skin, and I love the scent. I really like them, and they're £1.20 now. They used to be £1, now they're £1.20. Some packagings are slightly different because I have the mixture of the older packaging and the new packaging. They all change the packaging to make the tops look a bit flatter. But yeah, I really enjoy these, and I will always have these in my empties. So we have cotton buds. They've changed the packaging of these. They're now cardboard, which is great because it's probably easier to recycle. But we always have these, and we use the baby ones because they're much nicer than the normal ones. I don't know why, there's a bit of a difference when you use them. But we all use them, my husband, myself. We use them on Elisa. So we always have these. And I do like, I actually would recommend these over expensive brands like Johnson & Johnson and stuff. There's no point in having that. The Boots one's perfectly fine. Let me get all the toothpastes out of the way. So April seemed to have loads of toothpaste for some reason. So we have the Arm & Hammer ones. We really enjoy these ones. But they haven't been on offer for a while, so I haven't restocked on these ones. But yeah, they've always been in our empties. This one's for the charcoal whitening one, and then we've got the Advanced White Pro. To be honest, I don't really see a difference in either, but they're really good. I like them. And I don't know if I've seen a difference in the whitening, but they're quite nice. And then we've got the Colgate Totals. These have been new ones that we've been using. I do enjoy these. They're a little bit more value for money because you get a little bit more product, so you get 125 mils. The Arm & Hammer ones you get 75. So they are a little bit more value for money. I don't mind these. I have them in rotation right now. I need to stock up on some more toothpaste, to be honest. And I'm just waiting for an offer somewhere before I buy any. So we have the Alpecin Caffeine Shampoo. This took ages to use up because I did not like this. Yeah, so both me and my husband did not like this. It says it reduces hair loss, but I actually felt like I got more hair loss using this. And talking of dry products, this was very dry on the scalp. It was really itchy, like instantly itchy. After you wash your hair, it's just like irritating, really irritating. I did not like it. I wouldn't pay the $6.99, $7.99, or even $8.99, something along the lines of that. For it again. Even if it was on offer, I wouldn't buy it. I didn't like it at all, and nor did my husband. We both hated it. So we have the Vaseline Cocoa Oil Radiant body moisturizer, well, lotion. I do like this, but this is more of a summertime moisturizer for me. It's too light during sort of autumn, winter, even spring months. Like now the weather's getting a little bit warmer. I'm not getting as greasy as I thought I would be, because like usually when any sort of heat comes, I really love it. I do enjoy the heat. I'm a summer baby. I love heat. But as soon as a little bit of heat comes and the sun shines and stuff, my face gets really greasy. I don't feel as dehydrated on my skin and my body. But this time round, I think things have changed a little bit after having Elisa. I don't feel greasy. I don't feel like I feel a bit dehydrated. My skin feels a little bit dehydrated, so I'm still like moisturizing often. So I think if I was to, I haven't got any more of these, but if I do repurchase it, it'll be one that I only use in the summer. And then we got a Febreze. I wrote a blog post about home fragrances that we enjoy using, and Febreze is one of them, to keep like our furniture, upholstered furniture a bit fresh, and like our curtains and stuff, and also like our jackets, because sometimes when we used to go to restaurants, and like it was like an open kitchen, the smell of the food being cooked and stuff like that will you know, smell your jackets up and, you know, linger. So we used to spray these on our jackets and stuff, and outerwear really. But yeah, we don't go through them as much as we used to. But yeah, this is like a staple in our house as well. We enjoy using those. And then I got 2 samples, and these are my last 2 samples from Palmer's. So I have the stretch marks lotion, and we have the skin therapy oil. I love the oil, actually. I think the oil's great. I've been using it pre-moisturizing my body, because I feel like I need a little bit more hydration, and I really enjoy it. Like it's quite a good oil. Like it absorbs in quickly, and this is why I moisturize on top, because it absorbs in quickly, and I feel like, oh my god, my skin's dried. But really and truly, it's not. It's just like a good moisturizer. But then I like to go in again with an actual moisturizer too. I'm a bit extra like that. So yeah, I really enjoy the oil. I actually have one of the oils in a bottle form, that I haven't opened up yet, so I'll probably open that up soon. And I have one that's open, but I haven't finished it yet. There's only a tiny amount. You'll probably see it in next month's Empties, to be fair. And the stretch mark lotion. I used these whilst I was pregnant, on my belly, and I've been using the ones that I've had left as well, and they're not bad, but I personally don't see a difference. Like, I still have a couple of stretch marks. I thought I didn't, but looking closer, I do have some stretch marks on the sides and stuff, and I haven't really seen a huge difference in them, but to be honest, like, this is not enough. I need to go in with an oil and then use this, because it's actually quite light, and I wasn't a fan of the scent. Like, it's not the best, should I say. It could just be that the sample I got isn't, like, you know, fresh. It might be a little bit older than it should be. That's why the scent was a bit weird, but I wasn't a fan of it. And then I recently had a blog post of this, the Hydrating Light Moisturizer from Simple. I used to use this all the time, because it's cheap and cheerful, and it's a moisturizer, and it's great. But when I used it recently, it was good, but I didn't feel like I was really hydrated. Like, my skin on my face felt quite dry still, so I had to go in several times, and I went through it really quickly. I actually went through it like probably less than a month. So I would use it again, but I think it's more of a summer, like peak summer moisturizer for me. I don't think it's something I can use during these months, like I would say from like September till April, May. But it depends if my skin changes and goes back to how it used to be, where it was really oily. But at the moment, it's kind of like combo. So I would reserve this for peak summer months. We've got some baby products. I have the Charles Farm body moisturizer for the Oak Dermal version. I really enjoy this, and I use it on Elisa all the time, and her skin has been really good. I'm hoping that, you know, it continues to be good, continuing using this range. I do have some other moisturizers and stuff for her that we're gonna start introducing as well. We need to use them up really. I might end up using some of it on myself, but I highly recommend Child's Farm's Oat Derma range. Highly recommend it. It's a really good moisturizer, even for adults. Like my sister actually bought one for herself for her hands, because she has eczema on her hands, and she found it to be quite gentle on her hands, and it doesn't irritate her eczema or anything. And it's been really good for her, so she really likes the consistency, the texture, and what it does in terms of like keeping her hands moisturized and not you know, and not aggravating her eczema. So I highly recommend the Child's Farm range. And then we have the water wipes. We always go through these boxes and boxes for these. I won't stop using them until she doesn't need them, and even when she doesn't need them, I'll probably keep a stash as well, just in case, you know, when we go out and stuff, you need to do a quick wipe up of the face or hands or whatever. So these are great. Highly recommend those for babies. Husband's body deodorant, they don't do this one anymore. I think they do. They've changed the range. Shaw has changed the range, but yeah, he generally enjoys those ones. And then we have this Pure Touch hygiene hand wash. It's an antibacterial one. So this was gifted when I purchased some Boots products. Well, I did a shop at Boots, and then I found this in my box. I don't know if it was like a gift with purchase or something. They've been doing that a lot recently, because I did 2 more orders. I did 2 orders last month for a few baby bits and some stuff we didn't have, and both orders had like hand wash. So I don't know, like maybe it's a new thing that they're doing. They're just chucking in a freebie with your order. But yeah, this was okay. It was really gentle on the hands. It didn't strip the hands of any moisture or anything like that. There's no fragrance to it whatsoever, so if you don't like fragrance, it's quite good. But I do like a little bit of fragrance in my hand wash. So for me, it wasn't like, there was no like experience to it. Like when you're washing your hands, you don't get that nice smell of like, you know, there's, well, for me it'll be the sweet fruity smells and stuff. But I also didn't like the packaging. Like it was really finicky. You know, moisturizers and stuff like that coming in tubes like this is great, but a hand wash, I generally prefer pump. Just pump it and then you can wash your hands quickly, whereas this you had to grab it, open it up, squeeze it, and when it got to the end it was really difficult to squeeze out. So I wasn't like keen on the packaging or whatsoever. You can buy these from Boots. I will put a link down below for you if you're interested, and they're actually quite inexpensive. So next I have my NIVEA Nourishing Night Cream. I really enjoy this. I would repurchase it, but I've got quite a lot of skincare that I want to go through before I repurchase anything. This was really nice. It gave a good level of hydration. I liked the scent of it. It was a pleasant experience. I even started using it a little bit during the day when I was using the Simple, because I felt this wasn't as hydrating enough, so I went on top of this and my skin felt much better. So I do really enjoy this. Like I say, I do like my NIVEA products. And last but not least, I have the Retinol eye cream from the Inkey list. I liked it. I wouldn't say it's my go-to. I prefer the caffeine one, to be honest. I found the caffeine one a bit more hydrating, and I didn't see it really reduce any fine lines or anything like that. To be fair, like, I don't have wrinkles. I do have some fine lines, and I didn't see it do much with that. and I didn't find it, like, for me, I feel like I need hydration under my under eyes. My under eyes can be a bit dry, but at the same time, over time, it does get a little bit greasy. So it's like, it's really difficult to kind of like have a sort of balance on what it's like throughout the day. So I would personally not buy this again, because one, I didn't see much of a difference, and two, I prefer something a little bit more hydrating, something brightening, because rather than wrinkles, I have really fine lines and dark circles now because my sleep has just been really bad. But yeah, so I would probably go for the caffeine one if I repurchased an eye cream from the Inkey list, and I probably will, once my eye cream's finished, get the caffeine one, because I did really enjoy that one. So we used up 22 products this month, plus 2 samples, which is kind of average. On average, I think we've been using around 19 to 20 products a month. So just a couple of extras thrown in this month. Next month's probably going to be a bit of a dry month, because a lot of these things, like the shampoos and conditioners and stuff, were sort of slow burners, should I say, because I wash my hair every couple of days, but I don't use a lot because one, I have really fine hair, and two, I have short hair, so I don't really need a lot of like shampoo and conditioner when I'm washing my hair. So a lot of these you probably won't see, and so you won't see this quantity of products probably next month. It'll probably be a much smaller collection of products, and as I mentioned, I won't have a blog post for this, so everything will be in the description box down below. I hope you're going well with your empties and your project pans and things like that. Like, I'm not actually doing a project pan this year. I was trying to do one last year, but it didn't kind of pan out because I ended up having Lisa, and then I didn't go out. I will wake up like 4 or 5 times, and that was it. But I'm thinking really ahead here, and I'm planning to maybe do some sort of project pan, or some sort of like testing my foundations and stuff, because I went through some of my makeup recently, and I've tried a couple of foundations that I don't feel the same about anymore, so I want to try them again, but try them for like a few days just to see if it was the skincare or the primer or anything like that I was using underneath, and not the foundation itself, or it's because my skin has changed from being really oily to being sort of in the middle, normal to oily. So I'm gonna try and do something like that soon. So you may see some makeup declutters coming soon. I can't guarantee it though, because I'm kind of pushed for time for things, and I will sort of explain it all in upcoming videos soon, hopefully, in regards to some changes I'm making as well. Yeah, so if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and again, there'll be affiliate links down below, so if you do use them, thank you so much, and it really helps me out. And if you like the content I'm making, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye.